gap between employers and tech talent in today's world of monotonous recruiting. I'm Renata. I'm a product designer on the app. And with me today is Hilda, our business analyst. And here are the amazing individuals behind the app. And our launch checklist that we've prepared for you starts off with an introductory video that'll explain the problem space, followed by a product demo led by me. And then I'll kick it over to Hilda, who will take you through our financials. We'll wrap things up and throw it over to the judges. Thanks, everyone. And so now that you understand the problem, I'm going to show you.
So there's somebody that's probably on mute. Please mute yourself or there's an echo. I think that solved it. Yeah,
Thank you so much. So now that we've shown you the problem, we'd like to show you the solution. And this was built by our developers in Bubble. So when Amir logs into the app, he's greeted by a dashboard and he has an opportunity to quickly start a new project. Today, we're going to create a project with our AI generator because Amir, like many of the founders that we spoke with, doesn't have a lot of time and hates filling out forms. So we're going to design an app for a yoga apparel business. And behind the scenes, our generator is going to do a few things. It's going to give him a project title, the main goal for the project, some of the tasks that will be required, and even how he plans to support the team. He's able to update any of the fields he wants. So we're going to go ahead and do that. He can even add the skills that he estimates that we'll need. So I'm going to select a few of those options. Everything else here looks good. So we're going to continue. And we get to the company details page where he can look at the information that he's previously submitted. And if it's still accurate, we continue, where he's greeted by a preview of the project. If he likes what he sees, he can publish. Once he publishes, it takes him back to the project page. And he actually has a members tab that allows him to keep track of the project as we start to add people to the team. So the moment the admin logs in and starts to add folks, starts recruiting, it'll tell him that we're recruiting. And then as people start to accept, that page will update dynamically. The other thing is once the project gets underway, sometimes issues come up. So he can actually report issues just like other people on the team. And maybe he's confused about when the project is going to start. So when does this start again? Students haven't reached out yet. So we're going to go and fire that off to the admin. And that brings us to the end of Amir's flow. I'm going to show you what it's like as the admin. So sorry, folks, it looks like we're having a technical database issue. Okay, so we've prepared for this. So what I'll do is I'll actually just pull up our YouTube video and that will show you the rest of the presentation. Thanks for your patience. He'll be able to her perspective. So now we're logged in as Faith. And when Faith logs in, she's greeted by a dashboard that includes things like project issues, projects to review, and so on. So we're going to go ahead and click on review, and we're going to see the list of projects. And what we're going to do now is we're going to review the project that Amir just submitted. And if Faith is satisfied with the requirements for the project and believes our team is capable of doing it, she will accept. She has the option to accept and close, which just brings her back to the matching page, or she can accept and staff, which is what we're going to do. And so as you can see here, she's able to modify the team members. She can start to add what tech roles she thinks is required. So for example, if she thinks a developer no code and a product developer, product designer are the appropriate people, that's what we'll do. So I'm going to go ahead and see who's available. And it looks like Elijah Brown is a good fit for this project. So we're going to go ahead and add him. Now, the other thing we're going to do today is show you the issue log that Faith has to manage. So she goes back to the projects page and she goes to the issue log. She opens up that issue that he's submitted, and now she's going to review it. So she's going to mark it as under review, which will indicate to the client that someone's handling it. And that is our demo for today. Now I'm going to hand it over to Hilda, our business analyst. Over to you, Hilda.
Thank you, Renato. Revenue streams. When founders like our work, they have the option to purchase the code for $2,000, which will allow founders to feel that this is a non-commitment deal. Additionally, if they are impressed with the team and wish to retain them, they can pay the staffing fee.
I think you skipped a revenue stream. Could you mention 3, but you have 3 on the screen, you only mentioned 2.
Sorry, I beg your pardon?
I was saying you hadn't mentioned the first revenue stream, the commitment deposit.
Sorry about that. So the commitment deposit, when after a project is submitted, founders would be paying $400. If the founders do like our work, they do have the option to purchase the code for $2,000, which will allow founders to feel that this is a non-committal deal. Additionally, if they are impressed with the team and wish to obtain them, they can pay a staffing fee. Competitive analysis. So what differentiates us from our competition? It would be our unique approach. We match founders with tech talent, eliminating the need for employers to shift through hundreds of resumes. In addition to that, we will also assemble a tech team in under 48 hours. Roadmap. In the future, we plan to introduce AI matching for our projects, additionally offering a personality test for our tech team to enhance group cohesion. Market size. Currently, there is 220,000 tech projects posted across North America and Europe. Our goal is to capture 20% of this market. Let's talk numbers. This project is going to make $3.71 million over a course of 5 years, which is a very healthy profit. Summary. One of our main lessons learned was the process of continuous improvement. So what next? Well, both SkillHat alumni and founders can subscribe to our website to receive notification about the launch of our platform. Thank you, and that is the end of our presentation.
Thanks, everyone.
Round of applause to SkillHatGo. Thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. I like the personality test piece. I'm really big on that when looking for new hires. So that's amazing work. Everybody, thank you. Give your feedback in the group chat. And remember, you can vote for your favorite group. With that being said, I'm going to go to the judges for their feedback. So we have Palumi, Elsawi, and Debbie providing their feedback. All right, so you.
Sorry, jumped ahead. Great job, SkillHatGo. I think really good presentation, very clean. I liked how just clean your UI and walking through the user experience was. So great job overall. Help me understand the core use case here. So I am a founder. I am trying to build an app, right? I put that as a prompt into SkillHatGo, and then you guys run the project. You find me the right talents and everything, right? Is that the value prop here?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, I wasn't very clear initially. Cool. So
Concept, the talent is SkillHat alumni and the SkillHat community.
Yes.
Okay, good. So the talent would be from the SkillHat alumni, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay,
They're
cool.
already pre-vetted. So that was one of the pain points that came up when we interviewed, that, you hire somebody, but you don't know anything about them. Well, we do, because we spent months working with these people, training them and so on.
Okay, great. That's amazing. I think, yeah, I just wasn't very clear on that. I think, yeah, totally makes sense. My question is, with regards to your TAM Samsung, right? What research did you carry out, and how did you determine why 20%?
Sorry, I forgot I was on mute there. So we basically just compared it with the competitors. Ripen has a level up program, and they currently, between the year of 2021 all the way till today, have issued around over 24,000 micro internships. While Parker Dewey is a competitor within the States, has only been able to issue roughly 5,700 micro internships within the past year or so. So we wanted to focus within North America as well as Canada. We would want to capture 20% of that. So overall, we have available 220,000, and we just want to get 20% of that market, hence the 44,000 projects.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
All right, the next judge is Sawi.
Yes, great job. My question is on your marketing strategy. Can you speak to us a little bit on how you plan to raise awareness and create your signups or bring in more businesses on board to try your products?
Thank you. I was actually waiting for that question. So regarding the marketing strategies, we would want to incorporate social media, which is one of them. We would also want to attend university and tech events throughout North America. In addition to, one of our major focuses will be basically partaking in workshops as well as trade shows. One of the good things is that there is an AI trade show, I believe, in Chicago in August, which I think will be very beneficial, and it's in alignment with our roadmap. So trade shows, attending university and tech events, in addition to social media.
Thank you.
And also networking. So for example, Mo had attended the Bubble enthusiast meetup and met a lot of founders that way. So attending tech events as well. Thank you.
Okay, team, I could listen to you guys for like the next 2 hours and just be coasting along, because you guys have really lovely presentation voices. So good presentation as well. My question is around your metrics of success, right? How do you want to track success? Because now you're dealing with founders, kind of very difficult terrain to tread, if you really understand what it means to be a founder. So how do you want to measure success?
It would be through the number of projects that we have. We do have a slide that does show a little bit of our cost benefit analysis. And what that was just more or less touching on was, within the first year, since we were planning to launch around July, we would want to be able to obtain 100 projects. So not only for founders per se, but we are going to open it up so it's available for just about anyone, because to be honest with you, it all starts with an idea, and everybody has an idea, but through our group vetting, would be able to see what it is exactly that we can actually do. So we'll be able to track through the number of projects, in addition to having it open to people to be able to provide projects, and then we'll vet it out to make sure that we can be able to do the projects.
And additionally, one of the other metrics is we've also forecast the number of code completions. So essentially, if they like it, they're buying the code. So that shows us exactly how satisfied they are. And then we can use that information to then kind of tweak anything that we need to. So if they're, if we've projected 60% are buying in the first year and we're at 50, then what do we have to do differently to bring us up to that projected number?
Thank you for that. Just to piggyback on that, NPS score, very important, because if they like it, your NPS score is high, most likely they're going to refer you to another founder, and the word is going to keep going on and on. And that pretty much shows you guys are doing a fantastic work with respect to the delivery of the project, which is the most important. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everyone.